Welcome, guys, to another episode of The Rize. Now, today, I've got a very special guest who's flown all the way over to do a set of shows in the UK. None other than Nicholas Albert, or who we call Creed. So I'm going to get him to do a little introduction on how long he's been training, how long he's been bodybuilding. We're down at Stackhouse today to do some posing, so thought it would be awesome to give you guys a little bit of background on who he is, how long he's been bodybuilding, so you can see the work that's gone into the physique that he's got today. So how long would you say you've been like training, bodybuilding, how long would you say you've been training?
6 years. 6 years.
And how did you start? Did you start by did you see anyone that made you inspired to train, or did you just go in and talk? Because you told me the story the other day about how you got into the gym. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, first, how I start bodybuilding is by I was walking by a street, so I see this massive, nice gym with some guys, big guys in it, and I see my cousin on it too. So I thought my cousin in there, so I went in there and sign up, and I meet a few guys in there, bodybuilders, but I don't know the name really. I don't know what it means. I meet one guy. He asked me if I want to do bodybuilder or boxing or physique. I was like, I don't know what's that, bro. So he was like, I will show you. I will tell you. And he pulled some pictures up, and I was like, okay. He said, I will do bodybuilding. He said, okay, fine, you should train on it. And that's how I started training myself, and I don't know nothing about training. The first thing happened to me in the gym is that I do chest, and the bar rests on my chest. I couldn't pick that up. Just a bar, and it was so heavy because I was skinny. So, I didn't know anything but just doing bicep and curl. Because back then, home, I only do push-ups, pull-ups, and stuff like that. My muscle hurt, but I don't know why it hurt. But it feels good. I started to researching and doing a little research on the body and about bodybuilders and posing and all of these things. And Kai Green mostly, how I see posing, doing everything out there is force me more to do these bodybuilding stuff too. My first show, it was a month. I only had 1 month to prep. 1 month, because it was that close. So I was like, okay, let me just do something. I'm only gonna do one show and that's it. I will not do anything more. And when I went on the stage, I was nervous. I was I telling myself I can't do it, but I meditate for a little bit and my mind clear off and everything. And when I win, I was shocked. The guy called my name, first place, and I stand up straight, and I was like, I don't know, did I get first place? And then everybody rushed to me like, yeah, you got first. So I was like, okay, cool. And that first show, it pushed me to do more show, and I feel more like manly when I started put more work in the gym and stuff like that. And the gym, it's not about just going in and work out and stuff like that. It teach me discipline, and it teach me a lot of things, how to be more strong in the mind and stuff like that. I don't really feed off of motivation that much because I realize motivation just lasts a couple of weeks or days. It's like playing a music, first music come out and you like it. In 2 weeks, 3 weeks gone and you don't like it anymore. So the discipline is more fired up. So I only feed off of discipline. And that's how I started to be more into the gym. And I can't skip the gym. So the gym right about now is like a what do you say, a drugs?
Yeah, like addiction.
Addiction. Yeah, so it's like that for me. And right about now, I'm so serious with my career, bodybuilding. And I want to go really far in bodybuilding, and there is nothing I will allow to stop me from getting where I want to be, because there's a lot more I want into this. And bodybuilding is a really good sport. If you treat it right, you will get a lot out of it. And you have to love something to keep doing it. You cannot love it. You cannot say you love it, and but deep down in your mind, you do not love it, because nothing will go right for you. Once you love something, you will get out of it all the time. Yeah, you will get little fault in it, you ups and downs and stuff like that. But you love it, you will keep going for it. So yeah, I love it. I love it more than a girl too. So
And I think your physique shows that, bro. Like
yeah.
you're how old are you as well for the camera?
Pardon me?
How old are you for the camera? Your age?
I am 24 years.
24 years old, looks absolutely insane. And this is one of the reasons that we're branching away from the Elite Pro shows, because with Creed's potential, I want to put him in the right positions at the right places to really excel in this and basically get what he wants long term out of this as a career, to start kind of like paving the pathways and building the bricks towards a really promising future career.
Yeah.
So with that being said, guys, we're going to crack on, do some posing, do some training after, and we'll catch you at the video on the weekend.
Get this hard. That's it. Good. Hips back. Nice. And just float them. Contract here, nice and hard. Lift it forwards. There. Set it. And then just drop the shoulders on top. Good. And then go back to the legs. Good. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You have to make sure that they're on the whole time, yeah?
Yeah.
So a big thing that's happening in your posing is you're switching something on, and when you go to something else, the other thing's switching off. Which is quite common because your mind's distracted. Oh, I've got there, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it's always important. You get the legs set, as you hit the upper, go back to the legs.
I got hoes but I'm not Sheck West. Block, delete, then it's on to the next. The whole of the gang charged up like Prius. You see us, I know we ain't taking check. To the barman, bring the Azul. This bad one said pour it down her neck. I can't count bars but I'm counting checks. I used to trap, didn't get no rest.
Ain't that time, whip gets hot, I'ma take that fine though.
See that? This is rotated. There's no tension here. What you want to see from this angle? So what you want to see from this angle here is this. Teres major needs to punch under the delt, yeah? And this will push the cap of the delt up, which makes it rounder. And so this has to be like isometrically hard. And then this is going to sit on top. Look at the delt cap from the front, it just looks way rounder.
Yeah.
So that when he rotates into the shot, here, that's way better. But it's not as, so go hit your front relaxed how you'd hit a front relaxed, so that this is pulled back a little bit. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Now you see it from the side. Yeah, and that's what happens when guys get this shoulder here. They start internally rotating it.
Yeah.
And then this is stretched out. One thing that I always try and cue people with is I'll say push your delt under like that and rest your bicep on the lat almost. That's what you want it. You want it to feel like you're resting your bicep on the lat, and it's a good way to activate it. Stops that internal rotation. Right, stand up straight, bro, and keep your front relaxed. There. You see the difference.
Yeah.
And then all we have to do is just turn.
Mine bought so many rocks, I done came back blind. So many shots, had the table live. Try stunt on the gang, but you ain't that guy. 3 whips, 1 boat, all I need is a jet, boy. Trust me, you ain't that fly.
Casamigo me now, take a shot if you're blessed. Julio Don, Ray and his neff. Miller Scott let put me to bed. High as a kite and I'm live on set.
I just can't get the detail up in the upper quad.
You know what I found it is as well, watching him pose, where he elevates his torso so much, kind of loses that sit back. It's kind of like pulling yourself up, hips forward, rather than back, if that makes sense. That's kind of how I've seen, but you kind of sits back into it after he hits the pose and it switches back on again. But
I mean, with that, it's going to give him less likelihood to stand up as tall.
Yeah.
Because with that,
The
because
legs
you're
are further
leaning
apart,
into, because you've got that hip dip, it's going to dip him into a position where he's got to pull him apart. But you definitely got to bend your knees a little bit more. But don't think bend your knees like this. Think bend your knees like that. So you're trying to get your knee over your ankle, almost, and the foot just moves like that. Yeah, it's almost like I'm trying to dig the floor and push it that way. Hard. Yeah, Harder. You can go harder. Watch. I'm fat and I bet I could get more lines than you. See? Hard. See the difference? This is you. There. What I want you to do is there. Yeah. You see that? When you really try and hit that, more detail comes out. There, this is what you want. See this line? That's the sartorius. Very, very hard to get that detail. If someone has that, it's an instant. Because back in the day, it was the rec fem. Everyone was like, oh, if you can get your rec fem, you've really dug out. Now everyone has their rec fem dug out. Conditions leveled up. You've got to have that sartorius showing. There. Wicked. Perfect. Way better. He's learning. He keeps going to it. Keeps going to it. Good. Good. Side chest. They'll pull the leg in play, and then they get to there and sit. Yeah. And they think they've got the hamstring. What's happened is you haven't given yourself enough time to get that knee over. So like even there, I look like I've got a bit of hamstring. I can contract the glute. But if I'm to go like this, create even more space, and then sit into it, even more hamstring. You know, it's like I'm pushing this knee across that way constantly. There. I need to fucking take some steroids. I'm so small. 12 weeks of that heel, haven't I? I just jumped back on about a week and a half ago. Right, hit it. Show me. Think of as well like, you know, like a wet towel, and you're squeezing it that way. That's what you're doing there. This is constantly going that way as you're rotating. Okay.
To the barman, bring the Azul. This bad one said, pour it down her neck. I can't count bars, but I'm counting checks. I used to trap, didn't get no rest.
Ain't that time, whip gets hot, I'ma take that fine. Don't tell me about puff, cause I made back mine. Bought so many rocks, I done came back blind. So many shots, had the table live. Try stunt on the gang, but you ain't that guy. 3 whips, 1 bolt, all I need is a jet.
Hands away. Yeah, there. Chest up. Way wider. You can see now, his scapula's not pinched. So he loses a lot of width. Just by, because in a rear double, you're going, I'm going to show him all the details, yeah? But then you end up looking narrow on stage. It's about literally opening the whole body up. That's what you want to feel. Boom! I'm pushing my elbows that way. Boom! Traps go down, boom! Push them wide. That's where I'm sitting. Yes.
All I need is a jet, boy, trust me, you ain't that fly.
Casamigo me now, take a shot if you're blessed. Julio done, Ray and his neff. Miller Scott let put me to bed. High as a kite and I'm live on set. Smooth skin, waist slim. Hourglass shape with a figure of 8. She hates that I'm doing this music thing, cause I don't come home and I'm out till late.
Out till late, count this cake. Me and AJ spend a house in tape. Fine shit can't come to the shrubs, car tits too big, so our outfit breaks. Got a tour bus fill up with 10s. I throw 4s up, big up the ends. I ain't mad if your girl wanna twerk, but it ain't gonna work, bitch. Where is your friends?
I like watching it shake like bass. Up, down, all over the place. I'll buy anything that you want, no lay. If you look this year and call it a day.
Block this bread, put it all in your case. Monaco main strip, I was balling away. 2 friends, one's right.
Fucking tricep.
We changed the side leg and then got him to flex that delt in the back and flex his lat into that delt at the back. And
It's so hard to be tricep looking like fucking hanging off like that. It's just fucking crazy. It's like hanging off like that much.
It's everything.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
nuts.
it's the side leg, it's the quad detail, the hamstring hang, size of the glutes.
Your skin's
Fine
different.
waist.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got
Even
that,
like your skin is like fucking.
he's got that Phil Heath skin, isn't he?
Yeah.
But like a little bit darker. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Where did that come from? What the fuck is that?
I just went.
That's just because his wrist is not rotated into his hip. As soon as he rotates, what he's doing is he's doing this. That's why it don't look right. He's doing this over here. Just need to pull that in. There. And then something happens. Fuck, man. That's insane. Imagine having that. I'll be like walking up to mum in the morning like, bitch. You created that. Fucking boom. Go for it. Side tricep. There's your target.